Hey, this is Pierre de la Côte talking. How do you access to your OneDrive? There are ways depending on what you can do and what you want to do. So the first one is you only have a browser for whatever. Maybe you're sharing a PC, maybe you're working from home and you're not allowed to sync. This is the first example. You access to the portal and now you have to click here and go to your OneDrive. And it's a browser experience, so you can navigate to your folders pretty simply by clicking on the folders and navigate in your OneDrive. Second way, if you're allowed to sync your OneDrive on computer, you should have in Windows Explorer a folder called OneDrive. And then you can navigate your folder the same way here and access to the documents. You can see what is sync on your computer and what is not sync. I'm not sure here if I have some documents that are not synced. Let's scroll down just to be sure everything is synced here apparently on my computer. This little mark shows you that it's synced. Probably have other, let me see if I have another folder. Here you see that not everything is synced. So probably recently they were synced, but this document is not synced. It's in the cloud only. And if I click on it, if I open it, I will sync it to my computer. So that's the second way to access to your OneDrive. The third way that you might not know or you might haven't seen is in Teams. Within Teams, you can go to Files and you have access to your OneDrive. So if you don't want to leave Teams because you're spending your time in Teams, you can have access to your OneDrive there. So that's basically all the tools, and also, of course, you can have access to through your mobile. There's a OneDrive client too. It's either brought from a browser or from Windows Explorer or from Teams. And there's a final way you can access is, let's open a new document for Word. And let's say you want to save this document in OneDrive. Then when you say, sorry, when you save this document, you can say you want to save it in OneDrive. So it's another way to have access to your OneDrive by clicking on this folder in OneDrive, and then you can navigate your folder in OneDrive. So you can do that in Word, Excel, PowerPoint, even in Outlook. If I create a new email and you want to insert a document, you can pick it up from OneDrive. So OneDrive is everywhere. Whatever app you are in, you have access to your OneDrive. Feel free to use the one that you're the most comfortable with, depending on what you're allowed to do, or depending on what use case you are. But you're gonna have every time you're gonna have access to your OneDrive. Hope this was helpful.